but I am here with Emily and we're going to talk about Diamond Lane. So for those of you guys that don't know what Diamond Lane is sort of like the, it is the advanced version of kind of everything else. It is the thing that it's got like the live group coaching. It's basically like you're on my team, but then beyond that, it is also teaching about additional income streams and about personal branding and about really digging your fingers into like multiple revenue sources and how to actually build out that Oprah hub, but it's from a step-by-step way of doing it. So like it's small bite-sized pieces of do this and then do this and then do this, and all of a sudden before you know it, you're starting to actually build this thing out. So anywho, so just real quick, I always like to back up for Go for Gold, because people that do Diamond Lane, you can't do it unless you've done Go for Gold, or at least in Go for Gold, because the whole point of it is that you're building on that. So first of all, I know that we've done a video about Go for Gold, but just super quick, what was life like before Go for Gold and then after? Like, what was the biggest difference that made in your world?
Yeah, so I've been doing the business for 4 years and have tried all the things, like a lot of us have. I mean, I did everything from business networking meetings in person, hosted classes, worked online, hired a social media coach, worked with RCD's coaching, and everything was good, but it wasn't moving the needle. And I felt like I was kind of throwing mud at the wall and nothing was sticking, and it was getting super, super discouraging. And then I discovered you after I signed up for Get Oiling. I found you through Get Oiling. I found them. And then I was, at that crossroads, do I invest in one more thing?
Right.
Or am I just spinning my wheels constantly with these programs or systems or whatever that, make me feel good? I feel like I have personal growth, but it's not growing my OGV.
Right.
And then when I got it and I saw the course, my mind was blown, because I was like, this reminded me of my corporate days, which I don't miss. I don't want to be tied down to that structure, but to be able to do my Young Living business that way and not feel like it felt just very much like kind of a homegrown business always, and nothing that I was really able to take pride in. And this just gave it like legitimacy and a structure and something that I could bring people into and plug in as well. So the biggest thing in the beginning was the confidence that I got back in doing this business like a business. Yeah.
Yes. Business like a business. Man,
yeah.
Really though. So
yeah,
then what would
it from like hobby to like, no, we have a beginning, a middle, and an end to a day, versus before it felt very much like Vegas. Like the doors are always open. There's always something to do. And there was always, because everything was on Facebook. And so I would be working 10, 12 hours a day and getting nowhere.
And doing nothing. Yes. Doing everything and nothing all at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is not sustainable.
No.
Because if you don't see success and you feel like you're burning the candle at both ends, you will stop at some point.
Yeah. And I lost builders because of that. Yeah. I literally lost builders who said to me, you work so hard, I don't want to work that hard.
Yep.
And,
yeah.
Yeah. They didn't want to do all that. They didn't want to give up their life for a maybe.
Woo, man. That's a sentence right there. So then what is your favorite thing about Diamond Lane? It's probably hard to pick one thing because I loved a lot about it, but what's your favorite?
I just feel like I'm in a community of like-minded people running with the same vision.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels very much like I'm part of a crew again. And probably the first time where we're not even all on the same team at all, but for the first time since I've been with Young Living, I mean, my upline had a really good business team, but I just never felt a part of the people that were running. They sprinted and they were off and running. And then I feel like a lot of us just kind of got left at silver and the others were like, rank. And there's this huge disconnect. And then I just felt like I haven't had like a team that I just was like, you know, linking arms with. And so Diamond Lane to me is a place that, I mean, you probably see it. I probably go and post in there more than anybody. I'm like, every time I have an idea or I have a question, I feel comfortable going in there because I know that we're all like, we all are, you know, same
Vibing.
vision.
Yes. That's the thing. And you guys, it's like, imagine, I love that you said that it's kind of like a team, because that's the energy behind it. Is that's where my builders are too. Like I treat it as though it's my own builder group. Like I still have a builder group, but I only post promos in there, like builder promos. That's the only thing I put in my own builder group. The rest of everything is Diamond Lane. So the coaching, everything happens in Diamond Lane. The things that you need to learn, and obviously in Silver Made Simple and such. But that's actually, I'm so glad that it feels like a team, because that's 100% the way that it's supposed to feel. Your team doesn't have to be your organizational chart, right? Your team, you can be teammates with people that are just doing the same thing as you, in the same style as you. That's how we all learn from each other. Like, it's so cool. I love seeing all that stuff. And I love what you share. I love what everybody shares in there. It's good stuff. What would you say to somebody? Well, first of all, let me just, before I go into that, I want people to all understand that there are two ways to get into Diamond Lane. And one way is to actually, you know, pay a monthly fee. And then the second way, which is the way that a lot of people get in, is just by earning it. And the way that you earn it is so honkin' easy, you guys. All you have to do is share Go for Gold, or now Silver Made Simple, with somebody. And then whenever they sign up for either of those things, then you just text a number, and I can put it in the description of this video, but or in the comments under the video. But you text the number, and then you answer a couple questions, and then you get a free month of Diamond Lane. So you can, the purpose of it is not that it's that it costs a bunch of money or you have to do a bunch of stuff for it. It's just you earn it by sharing. But then you're able to get like this extra education, which is just crazy great. Like tonight, we're going to be talking about how to build out a YouTube channel in a way that we have never been taught, that we learned on our own, like the reality behind stuff, which is how we learn everything. But we're going to be sharing sort of like the secrets that we've learned ourselves. And that's just Diamond Lane stuff. So that's our group coaching this week. But what would you say to somebody that is on the fence thinking about either if they want to jump into it, any way that they can get into it, but what would you say to somebody that's thinking about doing it?
Absolutely. Definitely Diamond Lane. I will say I got into Diamond Lane before I even completed the Gold for Gold. And even though I had paid for that month, I had to remove myself after 2 weeks because it got very confusing and overwhelming. And I felt way behind the eight ball. And I wasn't. I had just gotten the course. So do the course. And then this is not kind of an analogy. It's like Diamond Lane is like the masters. So you gotta do your college. You gotta get your foundation and understand just the basics. And then Diamond Lane makes sense, and it takes everything that we've learned and like turns it up a notch. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like YouTube is one of the modules, is one of the last modules in Go for Gold. And then in Diamond Lane, now we talk about how to like really like, well, tonight we're going to be talking about YouTube. So I don't even know what we're talking about, but so it's the now let's dive in deeper and like rock each area. Like we talked about the Facebook ads, and we talked about this. So that you got to go through Go for Gold and get a foundation. Hi, Bodhi, can I have a sec, love? Okay, I'm on my call.
Mom life. Yes. Oh my word. That's so true. And then you guys, if you're getting free months of Diamond Lane, just so you know, you can actually rack those up and then not use them until you're done with Go for Gold. So it's not like you earn one and then you have to use it right then. You can just wait until it's time for you to use it. So just so you guys know that. But
I paid for 1 month, and ever since then I've had free months by referring my members and other even cross lines into Go for Gold. And then my one of my business builders joined, and she got 2 of her business builders to join. But because she's still working in the Go for Gold, she's racking up her people, and we'll cash them in when she's ready.
Yeah. Cash them in. I love it.
Okay. Just a second.
Okay. All right. Well, we will let you go. Thank you so much for your time. Also, thank you for that yellow wall and the flower behind you. How freaking cheery is that? That's so fantastic. It's like a smile wall. Yes.
Ray sunshine.
Yes. I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you, Emily. You have an awesome day, and everybody else, you have a good day too.
All right. Thanks, Martha.
Bye-bye.
Bye.